Now we're about to move this aquarium. This has been going for, what did you say, 10 years? So this tank's been going for 10 years. And over recent amounts of time, the fish stocks have dwindled away. Now, fish stocks can dwindle away for varying reasons. And one of them being the accumulation of things like pheromones and phenols. Now, the thing about pheromones and phenols is if you're not water changing very often, then these pheromones and phenols can build up. And then when they build up, they basically like suppressants. So these are the things that stop the fish from getting too big. They become sort of like bonsai fish if you're not changing your water enough. And then it also does tend to erode the immune system of the fish, making them a little bit more susceptible to problems. And then it does sort of encourage territorial and aggressive behaviour. So the two things that really encourage territorial and aggressive behaviour is the build-up of things like pheromones and phenols in the water, but also the fact that there's not many fish. As the pheromones and phenols build up, then some of your fish are going to die off, and then as the fish die off, you end up with less fish, and then if you end up with less fish, the fish tend to become more aggressive, because when there's more fish, the fish feel safe. And if the fish feel safe, they're less likely to attack each other. So things that are going to help, more regular water changes. In a perfect world, you'd probably change a bit of water twice a month. Most people probably do it once a month. So let's say you do it at least once a month. Make sure you give your filter a good clean. And medias like polyfilter are your best friend, because what the polyfilter will do is help to remove accumulants like pheromones and phenols. So it's important to get the populations of the fish up and keep up the regular water changes. And using polyfilter either way is going to help. And I've just found some very, very, very old. I think we stopped these containers about 13 years ago. So the fact that this has still got stuff in them is not a good sign for how often the water's getting changed.